Let me show you the palettes we'll be dipping into. We have my Best Collector's Edition from Cubest. So we'll be using some of these browns and paints. And then my e.l.f. palette, because it's just got some fun mauve colors in there. And then of course we will be dipping into our spring summer palette because it's got the fun oranges. Hello and welcome. I'm just mixing my foundation with some of the BB cream. It is not in the store right now, but it is right here. And I'm just making it towards my shade. I'm going to be getting ready today. We are going to do a fun fall look, and we're just starting with foundation. And all I did was mix up the BB cream with my foundation. And I'm just putting it all over, and then we will use the beauty blender to mix it or blend it out. So now that it's all over, get my blender, which is kind of, right now it's dry. I gotta wet it down with my setting spray. This is just the e.l.f. setting spray. And I'm just gonna, I'll pat that in and put it all over. This normally takes me a little bit. And normally I have the foundation done before I come on because it makes it so much easier. But today I figured I would show you the process I use. Foundation is so fun to put on. I'm trying to do it quick because normally I'm just like diddle-daddling around when it comes to the foundation. This is the part that normally takes me forever because I'm never happy with it. I'm going to put the concealer down here. I'm not really going to put it anywhere else right now. My concealer is just the HD Dollar Store concealer. We're just going to be doing a fun fall look, and I have some fun palettes. Let me show you the palettes we'll be dipping into. We have my Best Collector's Edition from Cubest. So we'll be using some of these browns and paints. And then my e.l.f. palette, because it's just got some fun mauve colors in there. And then of course we will be dipping into our spring summer palette because it's got the fun oranges. Right now I'm just taking a flat brush now to put the concealer on. And I'm just going to do little dots. I have found the older you get, and yes, I am getting old. I will be the first to say I'm getting old. You don't need to take your concealer all the way out and then down. It's best to just keep it more central, which is what I do. My chin has a little redness, so we're going to put a little bit on the chin as well. And then with our wet beauty blender, we're just going to blend those out. And this is also the color Snow, so it's kind of almost defeats the purpose because my foundation is the color Snow. And then I also put a little bit on my lid, and we will use a base color before we put our eyeshadow on. And now my dark circles are gone. No more dark circles. Okay. We have a brow palette, a wonderful brow palette right here. This is the lighter of the shades. It comes in one other shade, which is a medium, which is more of like a dark dirt brown. But I'm going to be using this one. Hello, Gina. Welcome. And so I'm just going to dip into that. And all of our palettes come with mirrors. This one's so tiny, you're up like this. That's why I have a tendency to sit it down. And I stick with the eyeshadow palette because then you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to work. I forgot to brush my brows first. Get your brows going the direction that you want them. So we're going to do the same on this side. This side always ends up better than this side, even when it comes to the eyeshadow. So, and I'm always way better at this side than I am the other side, because I'm blind in this eye and I'm blind in this eye, but I am more blind. Yeah. So, hitting the glasses, and when you put on your makeup when you're blind, it's not fun, but it is fun because you're like challenging yourself. Now I'm going to take the brow highlight. I cleaned my brush off. Helps to have a rag here to the side with cleaning on it, makeup remover, and then get a little bit of that highlight, and then I'm just going to highlight right below the brow, basically like you're lining the brow, and it's almost invisible. It's more like just to give that little extra shimmer after you put on your eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll wait till after I put my eyeshadow on to put it on, but since our eyeshadow look today is so simple, I figured I'd go ahead and just put it on. I'm going to start today, and we're going to use, let me see if I can get it this way. We're going to use this orangey color right there, and then I'm going to come in with my fluffy brush. Where's my fluffy brush? I'll need that one too. I need to organize my table. It's not organized right now. Just a simple fluffy brush. This is my blender brush from e.l.f. So we're going to get that color. And I'm going to start with the crease. I always start with the crease. And look, it always comes really good. Really good on the brush. I always tap it off and then I blow it off. And then you're going to find your crease. Your crease is where you open your eye. And then I'm just going to pat it in my crease. And you want more control over it, so you hold about halfway up your brush. And then just lightly do circles. And then when I'm doing the circles, I'm pulling it up a little bit too, so that you can see it when it's outside of my crease. So, and they're just light. Well, I did a light coating on the brush. I made sure I tapped it off. But that's all we want for this one, is just that light coating. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And when you're blind, it's amazing how much you can still see to do your makeup. So that is almost like our base color. Now we're going to set that palette down for a little bit. I'm going to come in with the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to take that mauve color. Now we're going to jump down to the actual lid. I'm going to change my brush. I'm going for a flat brush now. See, it's completely flat. And I'm just going to get that color on the brush. I'm using that mauve color right there. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. And I'm just going to kind of take that down here close to the lashes. So we're kind of spacing it out. I'm doing it in stages. So we're going to do the same on the other side. And I'm just doing a thin line. I don't know if you saw that. That's just the thinnest of thinnest lines. And for some reason, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, whenever you do makeup, especially eyeshadow, you end up with it looking kind of muddy, and then somehow you end up pulling it off. That's how it is for me, at least. And I'm going to try to put this on, another layer of it on, so we're kind of building it up. Actually, I already did on that side. So we just have the two colors right now. We have nothing in the center. I'm going to set that down. Now is when we're going to come in with these purpley browns down here at the bottom. I'm going to put this one. And then I'm just going to come in with this brush. This one is an actual eyeshadow brush. It's curved to go with your eyelid. And there again, I'm going to come in with this color right here and get it on the brush. This color I kind of have to pack on. And then I'm going to go with the shape of my eyelid, and I'm just going to put it in. And I'm not rubbing it on, I'm patting it on. You get a little bit more control of where it's going to go if you pat it on. There again, I'm going to get it on my brush, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Try to make it to where you guys can see too, because I have a tendency to put my thing right in front so you guys can't see. So there is that. Now I'm going to set that down. I'm going to come back in with the fluffy brush, and then you're going to think me kind of funny because we're going back into the Vicks palette now. The Vicks palette, and then I was going to do this goldy color right here, right on top of that. And I've just put my fluffy blendy brush, and a little goes a long way. We're just going to put that almost right here towards the inner corner, right on top of that. And somehow, even without blending it out, it looks amazing. Look at that. And that just kind of pulls that out. Now, we're going to stick with our Vic palette, and I'm going to come very, very center with that color. And we're going to put that just right above and in the crease again, just to bring it out that orangey color we originally started with. And then I'm just going to do the circular motions to get it blended in. Look at that. So beautiful. And I will clean up the inner corner. I always end up getting it all over the inner corner. Now we're going to put it on this one as well. Make sure I dip into the right color. And then the circular motions to blend it out. And when I'm doing the circular motions, I'm barely touching my eyelid. See, this eye I didn't get nothing in the inner corner. This one I got a little bit, and I just used what foundation I had, and then I just wiped it. So we're good. Now for the underneath. This is where it gets kind of fun. I love doing underneath my eye. I need this brush. It's one of my Hello Kitty eyeshadow brush. It's for the eyebrows. And I'm going to come in with that same orange we were just using, that middle one. And we're going to put that just underneath the bottom lashes. And I only go about halfway, a little bit more than halfway, and we're just going to kind of blend that as we're doing it. And it's easier for me to do this with a smaller brush. And then we're just going to do the same on the other side and bring it the same distance, about halfway. Now we're going to clean off the brush, and I'm going to come back in with that mauve color and do it just below. I'm getting just the lightest bits on the brush for that mauve color. And then we're going to do that just below where we were just with the other color, and go a little bit more towards the end of the eye. So that right there. I'm going to do the same on this side. Wow. I am liking the eye look. Our cheek palette. This is the lighter of the cheek palettes. Beautiful. I love this color. It is so vibrant. So vibrant. And I just get it on my brush. This is actually a contouring brush. It is slanted. And of course it is L. I just love how soft the bristles are. When I do my contour, I find the corner of my ear, the hollows of my cheek, and the corner of my eye. and that's where I started. It's going to look, wow, why'd she put it that dark? But it blends out and it looks beautiful. Look at that color. It is so pretty. And I'm going to do the same on this side before I blend it out. That way I can make sure that they're even. There's more light on this side because I got my window open. But this side over here needs a little bit more. Now, before I do the blush and the highlight, I'm actually going to blend that out and then make it look better. So we're going to blend that down. Look at how well it blends out. I'm going to put my hair out of the way. Look at how well that blends out. It's so beautiful. And then with what I have on my brush, I always just carry it up and pull it over. And that way your forehead doesn't look completely bleh. And then we're just going to blend this side out as well. And it's such a light powder, even though I love it. So there is that. Now I'm going to come in with the blush. Wipe off my brush again, because I'm going to use the same brush. So get the blush on the brush. I always hold the bristles to get the blush because I like the blush. And then there again, you're going to find the hollows of your cheek. You're going to go up to the apple. But you're not going to go to the center of your eye. You're going to come to the corner of your eye again. And then you're just going to pat that on. Look at that. And then I always tend to blend it down into my contour, because then it just makes it look like my cheeks are more fuller and beautiful. I'm just going to do the same on this side. That didn't get anything on the brush. I'm kind of using you guys to see what I'm doing. And then there again, with what's on my brush, I just kind of carry it up. Because then it looks like it gives you more of that glow. At least I think it gives you more of that glow. So that is the contouring palette. I have not used the highlight for it yet. To get the highlight for it, I'm going to come in with my Hello Kitty face brush. Look at how cute. They're just itty bitty. I love this Hello Kitty set. And this, I make sure I get it on my brush. And there's just the littlest of littlest highlights. It's not much at all. It's like the tiniest glow. So if you want an actual highlight, our highlight's not really going to be for you. But it's just light enough and perfect enough for me. And then I'll go here. Cupid bow. And that's all I do for highlight. Now the lip today, I couldn't decide. I have the color Full Disclosure. It's just I'll swatch it on my hand. This is the color Full Disclosure. And then we have the color Coral Kiss. Coral Kiss is more of our lip gloss. So that is Coral Kiss and Full Disclosure. I'm going to put brown liner around the lips. And just kind of smudge it up and smudge it down. So I'm going to come in with the Full Disclosure. So we're going to do the lighter of the two. It's just the lightest of lightest. This one's more of a gloss. Actually, it is a gloss. It's one of our cream glosses. And it does have a little bit of sparkle into it. I'm not sure if you can see. I want to put a little bit more. So that is the color Coral Kiss. It has a little bit of sparkle to it. And this is actually our finished look for today, minus the mascara. We will get the mascara. Our mascara is right here. It is a water fiber-based mascara, and it does have beeswax in it for those that are allergic to bees. I am, but I took my medicine this morning, so we are good. And I'm going to show you how wonderful it is, and I'm not going to re-dip it. Watch the magic. This is what I love about this mascara. And the wand is tapered to help you coat, and it's also a rubber wand, and it's designed to grab and hold the lashes as you do it. One tip that I have learned also, most people think I need to touch the wand to my eyelid and then pull it out. I only go halfway up my lashes when I put it on. So going only halfway up the lashes. And then I don't always bring it into the full corner of my eye. And putting mascara on, you have a tendency to see my misperfections of missing eyelashes, because I have a thyroid condition that makes my eyelashes fall out. Look at the coverage you get. I love that coverage. And now when I do my bottom lashes, I hold my wand straight up and down. It helps you better control, but at the same time it also tickles, so you try not to do that. Get it off my waterline. There we go, I fixed that. So wonderful, wonderful. I love it. And I'm not re-dipping. I'm using the same one. And I always get quiet when I do my lashes. And it's still not perfect the way I want it, so I just keep applying. And that is our finished look for today. Look at how beautiful. A fun fall look. Thank you so much for those that came and watched.